So welcome to the third episode of I'm Just a Girl.
I'm Alisea.
And I'm Aundrea. So, we know that it's been a while since we've talked.
Has been a little minute.
Yeah, but we had some technical difficulties. We got it worked out, and so now we're back. And so, we're ready to give you a little tea.
Yeah, honestly, y'all, we recorded a whole episode, and it did not save because the aunties were aunties. So, we tried, we're back, and this is the, like you said, official
third episode.
Yeah.
So hopefully we won't have any more hiccups, and we'll be able to do this on a weekly basis.
All right, so what we want to get into today, the final four is set for the men and the women.
And the women, yes.
So for the men, we have Arizona, we have Illinois, we have UConn, and we have Michigan. So my bracket been bust since North Carolina lost. Hubert Davis, he let me down, man. And then Duke lost. And I was so close to picking Illinois when I was filling out my bracket, but for whatever reason, I just did not believe in them. They done made a fool out of me, honey. And UConn and that last second shot, to send Duke home. March
surprising.
is very maddening.
It is. That's what I said. March Madness is the perfect name because the games are insane. I love a good upset, though. So, unless it's my team, I don't like it then.
Right. Big facts.
But other people's teams, sure. But yeah, so the women, we have South Carolina, of course. We have Texas, we have UCLA, and we have UConn.
Of course.
Yeah, so we have all number one teams playing in the Final Four.
That happens, it seems like, more often in the women's bracket than it does in the men with all four number one teams. I could be wrong. It just seems like I hear about that happening.
Since I started watching it, I didn't even think there was a thing.
Well, then maybe it's the men's, but somebody...
I feel like they said it was the first time, actually.
Really, with the women?
I think.
Somebody has had... Well, if it wasn't the women, it had to be the men. But I feel like I recall hearing it maybe twice. And I always marvel when that happens because that means the team showed up and did what they were supposed to.
They did. And UConn is the only undefeated team.
They undefeated just about every year.
Yeah. So...
All right, so pick them. Who you got?
I don't want to do that.
No,
I don't. Oh, but you know what? This will air after it has already happened. So
right.
I won't jinx them because nobody will know but you. So I'm hoping that we get Texas and South Carolina.
Okay.
If that happens, then I think that
all is
South
right with the world.
They could win the whole thing.
Go ahead.
Texas has beat them, so.
Oh, so this kind of it could be I just hate that they put UConn versus South Carolina. I'm so upset about that. I would like to see that rematch in the national championship again.
No, I don't.
I mean, it was a blowout, but I mean, it may be different this time.
No, I do. No, I don't like that. No, we're not on the same. Are we on the same?
So, no, they play tomorrow, and the winner goes to the national championship.
They play Friday.
Tomorrow, Friday.
Tomorrow is Thursday, ma'am.
Oh, shit. It feel like Friday to me. Vacation mode, y'all. Sorry. We about to catch a plane, child.
Yes. Okay, wait. UConn and South Carolina. So, yes, I don't want to see them in the championship together. I don't want that.
You don't want them to play each other?
No, I don't want them to play each other Friday.
But
I know that. I wish Texas played them or somebody else, not South Carolina. They lost last year.
But they would have had to play each other eventually because we're saying those are the two powerhouses in women's.
I don't like that. So
you want them to be co-champions?
Texas or somebody to play UConn and win.
Oh, so you don't want to see UConn at all?
No, exactly.
Oh, okay. So you should have led with that.
I'm just saying, not against South Carolina, I don't. I'm sorry. Because if they beat them again, I'm going to be sad.
They kicked their ass. I ain't going to hold you.
Because last year was...
They kicked their ass. I ain't going to hold you.
And I can't stand to see Dawn over there on the side. She disappointed. I don't like it.
Yeah. And she
So I don't
disappointed in
want
her babies.
mhm.
I would like to see it again because I would like to see Dunn get some get back. But then I also is
But
much
if
of
they win Friday, well, that's okay. That's a get back to me. You beat them.
but I also like Gino. Yeah. You know, sometimes I root for the asshole.
Because
That
I
if
was
you
gonna
know me,
say
that's not surprising.
now what I do appreciate about Gino, he gonna tell you how he feel about the way y'all got these tournaments set up. If I'm not mistaken, he did it last year
He's done it
and he
several
did it
years.
again this year. Cause you know I'm fairly new, so I didn't start college ball until like 23. So I'm not an expert or anything like that. I have the people I like and I
Yeah.
go with them. That's it. Gino, last year he did it this year. So I'm like, he gonna tell you how he feel about something, which I
What
think is
what I
is
and I like how he does it. Like I like that in a league that is dominated by women because it's women's basketball, right?
mhm.
I don't even know if it's majority, so I don't want to say majority, but a lot of the head coaches are women. I love that Gino can be sassy,
That's
but not be seen as being sassy. Like him and Pat Summer used to go at it in the media,
oh
baby.
yeah, I heard they didn't like
Yeah,
that.
but he never came across. He's like a equal opportunist asshole,
Mhm.
and I can respect it. Like you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. Y'all all can get it, and I love
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
So that's what I like about him.
Okay.
But you know, Dunn is since Dream Team,
Yeah.
like '96. Dunn is my girl.
And then
So
asymmetrical hair.
yes, rolling up on
Period.
Martin and them. But like
Mhm.
I watched her in the Olympics. I'm just gonna always
Yeah.
stand Dunn Staley.
I mean, ain't she from Philly? So, mhm.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that doesn't hurt.
yeah, of course not. But yeah, so I'm very interested to see what's gonna happen. So I have South Carolina and Texas going to the championship.
If they do,
I'm gonna hope and pray that South Carolina beats UConn and Texas beats UCLA.
okay, so if that's how it ends up, you got South Carolina getting their get back?
Yes, against Texas, yeah.
Okay. Well, Imma make it interesting. Well, you still may not care when it comes to the men, but, you know, Bryce James plays for
I
Arizona.
do know that, yeah.
Okay. To be honest with you, I really don't care who win. Like, y'all fucked up my bracket. I don't give a goddamn. I hope everybody lose because it was money on the line and
Ma'am,
I'm out.
that is not
So,
gonna it's not gonna happen.
well,
Yeah,
that's how I
I
feel.
understand though. I'm like that when it's NFL teams and
Yeah,
it's two teams I don't like. I'm like,
yeah,
I wish it resulted in a
whatever.
tie. Right, like,
Right.
please.
So
But yeah, so
I don't know. I mean, UConn, they just are always steady. Like it seems like
yeah,
they're always quiet. They're quietly ranked during the year, and then come March Madness, they win a damn tournament. So I would
yeah,
not be surprised if they won again. I would like to
yeah,
see Illinois do it,
yeah.
just because they proved me wrong. Thus far, I go ahead and win the whole thing. But I don't care since I done lost money. So
I'm sorry about your money. I didn't do a bracket. I may next year, but
yeah,
I'm not for money, just for fun. I might do it
yeah.
with myself just to see like if I can
Or we could do
keep
a
up with.
bracket.
Oh yeah, that might be fun.
Would
Yeah,
y'all be interested if we did a bracket next year? And
yeah, we'll
open it up
post.
and we can all do it together?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we can
That'll be
yeah,
fun.
bragging rights, cause this was my first and last time betting on the bracket, so I'll never do this again. So it'll be bragging rights. Maybe we do a Instagram live or something with you.
Yeah,
Send you a cute little tiara, you know. Let us
something.
know if you're interested.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I
Yeah.
like that.
But speaking of the WNBA, tell me a little bit about this expansion, cause you know more about it than I do. I've heard a
Mm-hmm.
little bit about it. What is it, like Toronto
In Portland.
and Portland? Okay.
So
'Cause
they're having an expansion draft on Friday
okay.
before the Final Four game. So it's 2 rounds and it's 12 spots available each round. We're gonna see hopefully our girl Angel Reese. I
Get
don't
up
know.
out of
I
Chicago.
honestly I don't care if she gets traded. I don't care. I want what's best for her. So if her getting traded is best, or if they pick her in the expansion draft, for the people that really know basketball, they know more than I. My people on Threads, I see them talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
But I just want her free of Chicago, and honestly Camilla too. But they don't bother Camilla like they do Angel. So I'm hoping that she can be set free.
So do they have coaches yet? Is Coach Witherspoon still available and interested in looking to coach?
If I was her, I would not be.
No.
Not Coach Sandy Brunadello. I think that's her name. Let me look that up real quick just to make sure. I know her name's Sandy, but the New York Liberty coach, they let her go for whatever reason.
Oh, wow.
So
I didn't know that.
is, yeah, she's the coach for Toronto.
Oh, okay.
So, but that's stupid.
I don't know why they would do that, but okay.
Yeah, Sandy Brundello. But yeah, they cut her at the end of the year for what I don't know why. Because they just won a
Because
championship.
Stewie said, "Get out of here."
I don't think so.
Stewie was done with it. I'm just talking
I
shit.
was about to say, I think Stewie
I'm
likes
just
Sandy.
talking shit.
I love Stewie though.
I do too. She be so fly.
Yeah, she was on The View and she looks so
I
cute.
saw her.
Speaking of The View, because listen, that's not anything we would like to see. But it's a certain somebody running around with tits, tig old bitties, sitting on top of their chest and just with some little Daisy do some little biking shorts on. Do you have any idea who they would be?
Mr. Titty Meat over there?
Any idea?
Over there. What app was he on? Was he okay, wait a minute, hold on, stop. Because we're getting ahead of ourselves. Okay. Please tell the people who Mr. Titty Meat is.
If you haven't heard, Christy Noam's husband, I don't know, had some
Mr.
boobs
Noam,
on.
apparently.
Right. He had him some boobs, a little shirt with some big boobs. The nipples were a little crooked. Little biking shorts. So yeah, he's a cross dresser. And
that shit look like Martin fat suit from Big Mama's house. Like it literally look like a fat suit.
Yeah. And we normally don't do politics, but
this ain't politics, this titties.
Yes.
So it's a difference.
But yeah, and Christy's asked for privacy, and I've seen people with the collective hell no. So yeah. I'm sure she's
Christy, you can suck a dick. Okay.
Thank you. But I'm sure she's known. They've been married, I believe 36 years. Yeah. Yeah. At least 30. So you know them. Which is why she was cheating on her husband anyway.
Yeah.
So
it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
And speaking of other men doing, fun things, Drewski. Yeah.
Told they ass up.
He's been making a wave.
Told they ass up. I don't know who. At first, I thought it was Erica Kirk. Then I saw the CPAC convention. I don't know who it is. Yeah. It literally is just a conservative woman.
And he didn't say anything. He said a conservative woman.
And his granddaddy white, so.
Correct.
Uno
so
out,
this
bitch.
This his culture as well.
Right.
He could be the one to speak up for us.
It was
who hilarious. Knew? Right.
Who would have thunk it?
Right. Brewski will be our speaker. It's interesting.
I love it. I love it. I feel like Chappelle's show walks, so Drewski can run. And he is tearing their ass up. I live. Yeah. I live.
Yeah, so I appreciated that. It blessed me. It really did.
It did. Let's see if they try to get some get their Afro man on, try to get some lawsuits or something out of it. I would like to see that deposition.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's probably not. It's probably not. They're not that fucking crazy.
Yeah,
they're not that fucking crazy. So, who do you have? Or explain to the people, I was finna say, who do you have for the motherfucker, please? But we want to make sure that we give y'all an explanation of what that is. So explain to the good people out there what our motherfucker, please segment is about.
So motherfucker, please is our version of Donkey of the Day. Or it used to be called like the Jackass Wall or something like that here in Memphis.
I heard that in so long. Damn.
Yeah, so...
Well, this week.
So honestly, ESPN, I really don't appreciate the way that they disrespected Raven Johnson. They had all of the seniors on graphics, and she was
Mm.
nowhere to be found. And Raven is the only one who has gone to and
Not just the tournament,
or
the Final
the
Four.
Final Four, and I don't
All
like
4
that.
years, yes.
So, yeah, ESPN, y'all could do better. And anything that I've seen about the Final Four this weekend, I still haven't seen Raven.
Everybody on mute, huh?
And I mean, now they'll put Joyce up there. They even put Malaysia up there.
I saw that from when she was at South
And maybe that was
Carolina.
not ESPN, I take the back, just media in general.
Yeah.
But like, what are we doing? Why are we?
And then did she win like outstanding player
She did.
I don't know what it's called. Outstanding player of that side of the bracket.
After the game was over,
Yeah.
yeah, she did. So I'm not really understanding. But Raven has shown people like, okay, you can play me if you want to. I'm gonna show you because they did that. You know, when they played against Iowa and she got waved off and she came back, there was her revenge tour. So
and they won the championship.
I really want them to keep playing with her, honestly, just so
she seems
can
to
show
enjoy it because yeah, she shows out.
Yeah, but I really didn't appreciate that. So yeah, ESPN is on my shit list this week.
And just sports broadcasting in general for trying to mute her greatness.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I'm gonna have to look up this gentleman's name because as of right now, he is a Mr. Nobody. My motherfucker plea goes to a gentleman by the name of Charles Huff. Who's that, you might ask? Because you may have never heard of this man before. He is the new head football coach at the University of Memphis. And he has come in and he has said that he will not be playing any music at practice. So these niggas gonna hear train horns and ambulance sirens. Like, what are they supposed to do? Like, this is Memphis. That's the University of Memphis. This is the city of soul music. Everything about this city speaks to music. So how are you going to take away the one common denominator that your team may have, because we're very segregated here? Let's just keep it a book. You're just getting to the University of Memphis. So if you haven't figured that out yet, you will soon enough. But music is the one common denominator that will bring your team together and will have them starting at base level where you can build together. And you coming in saying you want to take that away. So this week, Mr. What's his name? What was his name again? Huff and Puff, what's his name? Mr. Charles Huff, Coach Huff. You get my motherfucker, please, sir. Congratulations.
It's wrong with you. Okay. And while we're on the subject of Memphis, my favorite Grizzlies player ever, Ja Morant.
Big 12.
Period. Call 12. Boy, I miss seeing him. My goodness. Anyway, just because I feel like people in the media like try to portray Memphis in a negative light. I know that we have, crime issues and all the things, but so does every other city. I actually moved outside of Memphis, somewhere else, thinking,
So you can speak to
that, maybe it'll be a little different. And on 2 different occasions, like 2 different people got murdered like down the street. And we were not living like, we were living in the suburbs, technically. So
Right.
there's crime everywhere. So, whatever. But there was a little boy that got hit by a car, and his family set up a GoFundMe, and Ja Morant actually paid the whole thing. He gave $15,000 of his own money.
Not the Grizzlies organization.
Correct. 5,000,
Ja
I do
Morant.
believe, was from like his charity or something that his name is on. It's like Team Morant or something like that. And then he's like $10,000 out of his own pocket.
Yeah.
To cover, health expenses for the
They're
little
not
boy
gonna amplify this story though.
I don't even know that I heard that on the news. I may have, but most of the time it's something negative when it has to do with him. When he had the gun incident, it was everywhere all day long. But
Yep.
you don't find the
Both
positive
'em.
stories, So I
Yeah.
just wanted to shout out 12 because We got your back, 12. We love you over here, buddy.
We do. We do. Big 12, not the little one. I wish they'd quit playing with you, but you know, they done said they shut him down for the season.
And Brandon Clark. And speaking of Brandon Clark.
Breaking news. Your boy just got arrested. Now, the mugshot dropped. At the time of this recording, he's still in jail over there in Arkansas. Okay? I ain't saying he wasn't sober, but I am saying he looked real sleepy in that mugshot. Now, you go look for yourself and do what you will with that. But unless he was doing 150 miles per hour, what the fuck they pulling him over in Arkansas for? We'll see.
Yeah.
We will see. I'm sure we'll talk about what the actual charges are in the next episode, because that'll be a week from today, so it should... Yeah. Some should have come down the pipeline.
He was not under the influence of anything, because that's terrible.
Well, first of all, he's hurt. Yeah. So what if he was under the influence of anything, he got a prescription for it?
Not necessarily. He's not alcohol, is what I'm saying. I'm hoping it is not alcohol. He was not...
What? We ain't gonna say that.
Well, we just not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, we just gonna say...
I say he got a prescription, ma'am. No, that is not right. No.
Okay, well.
Yeah, that's technically distilled. No.
Well.
We just gonna cut that part.
He gonna be the next one to be traded.
And that's what I was thinking.
He gonna be, maybe that's why he fucked up out here.
Nah, I'm not saying that. But didn't they just like shut him down for the rest of the year too? And so maybe
he just stay hurt. I don't even know if they shut him down.
I did hear that. I read that. Him, like, he done for the year. Yeah. Well, and Scottie Pippen done for the year too. I mean, not that it matters. I don't know anybody that plays for the Grizzlies except like 3 people.
G.G. Jackson.
G.G. Jackson.
That's all I know. That's
Ma'am,
all I got.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anybody. I know him, and I know Cedric Howard, and I know.
I still don't never know that baby name, and he's supposed to be out.
He's really good. I know Omax, and I only know Omax. His name is Olivier something. I don't know Omax, obviously, but I know who he is.
Child.
But yeah, so
she's so bad in the city. I'm about to find me a high school team.
Okay, well,
University of Memphis Grizzlies.
I'm always going with White Station, so we're gonna do high school because when I was in high
school,
to
Wildcats, we gonna see what they do with.
When I was in high school, we had the basketball squad, so
yeah, we football powerhouse.
Yeah, we had football once I graduated, like my senior year. They started doing good, and I'm like, oh, yeah, well, thanks.
Our basketball wasn't a hold up, but we was football. But yeah, I'm finna go back to TSSAA, because the rest of y'all in the city bullshitting, and I ain't got time for it. So that's what I'm finna do. Friday Night Lights over here, my guy.
We just want to say thank you so much for your support. We get, I've seen quite a few comments on our TikTok, our YouTube, and of course they are from Black women because please. So we really appreciate you guys. Thank you for rocking with us. Thank you for just being patient with us. So hopefully we've gotten all
into us. Yeah. Like you said, the comments not only on TikTok, but our people reaching out to us separately, like looking at the views, and it just feels good to know that we're not alone in this world. Y'all have these crazy ass thoughts just like we do too.
Exactly. So we really appreciate you guys. So thank you so much. But that's all for me.
That's it for me. So until next time.
See you guys later.
Peace.